So I'm definitely probably going to get some hate for this, but I'm angry and I'm sad and it's surreal. But I feel like this wasn't a random tragedy. It was a political statement. It was an execution performed under open sky in broad daylight on a college campus, and I still can't believe it happened. Charlie Kirk stepped into the white pop-up tent at Utah Valley University today, ready to deliver his message on September 10th, 2025. He was there for his American Comeback Tour, a crusade of conviction, criticism, faith, and fight. Prove Me Wrong was the name of his Q&A tent. He wanted to talk. He believed his ideas could win the future. As he spoke, something split through the air. Not a thought, not a rebuttal, but a bullet. He jerked, blood spilled, the microphone clattered, and he collapsed. Footage from dozens of cell phones replayed the moment again and again, as the world watched his end. Fox News and AP described what happened. A single shot fired from a rooftop building about 200 yards away from across campus, aimed at him, for Fox News. A person of interest is now in custody. Utah Governor Spencer Cox immediately labeled it as a political assassination. Fox News commentary has framed the killing as another string of conservative public figures being physically targeted, silenced, and deactivated. Sorry guys, I'm like a mess. I've been crying. I know I'm ridiculous. But make no mistake, this was not about violence in general. This was violence for political aims. This was a message. Your words matter, but they can also cost you your life. We are witnessing a new level of risk in public discourse. The microphone can't protect you. In today's America, speaking your truth can mean choosing your moment and still being silenced. Charlie Kirk was a Christian. He wasn't shy about his faith, often framing his politics in terms of moral and biblical urgencies. That faith also connected him to his audience, to his wife, Erica, and to their children, whose lives are forever changed by this one moment in Utah. He was young, 28 when he founded Turning Point USA, 31 at the time of his death. 31 years isn't old enough. And now he's gone. The campaign speeches, the debates, the rallies, they ended in the worst possible way. Behind every firebrand is a family. Behind every ideology is flesh and blood. Tonight, 2 children will grow up with questions no parent should have to answer. Tonight, a wife will carry grief publicly and privately. Their pain doesn't belong to any party, but to the man who loved them. Guys, I can't even see. I'm like crying. Watching the video as a viewer and as a storyteller, as a human, I feel the emptiness. I feel the denial. I keep expecting him to stand up, to brush off his collar, to say it's okay, but he doesn't. Because there's no fixing this. It's not just a shooting, it's an assassination. Politicians on both sides rush to condemn the violence and to call for unity. But in so many moments of grief, that unity rings hollow. Condolences are cold comfort when the bullet ends a life, when a microphone drops and a platform collapses, when the echo of a speech lingers without its speaker. Some warned about political violence. Others urged not to politicize the tragedy. But it was. This was politics. It's only polite to name it. And still the motive remains under investigation. The shooter's full explanation, if one exists, has not been made public yet. So everything is just under speculation. Theories will swirl, conspiracies will germinate, and yet the facts that we do have are enough to say this was a killing designed to send a message. A bullet is small, its waves are not. This moment will ripple across campuses and campaigns. In the halls where students once argued policy, there will now whispered questions. Can we still speak freely? Can we still gather? Do I need protection to step on the stage? For Charlie Kirk's supporters, this is martyrdom. For critics, a warning that political division has become lethal. All across the country, people are asking, if saying what I believe can get me killed, where do I go? What do I do? Charlie's death will become a symbol, but for those who loved him, it's not a symbol. It's a tragedy. It's a wound. And it's a wound that bleeds long after the headlines fade. If you're shocked, numbed, outraged, you're allowed to be. I am. If you feel that familiar denial, the one that whispers, this can't be happening, not to me, not here, not to someone I knew, know that grief often starts there. It doesn't ask permission. It doesn't wait for the facts. Tonight, there are kids who didn't fall asleep thinking about campaigns or ideology, but about daddy. Tonight, there are friends who can't answer the question, what do I say? Because there are no answers. Not yet. It is okay to cry. It is okay to be angry. It's okay for your faith to tremble or to hurt or to question its own language in the face of this. But if you turn the storm inward, it can consume. If you turn it outward at others, it can lie. Let the loss set with you. Let it ask the question. Let it demand that all of us, ask better questions. How far have we come in silencing the speech we claim to protect? How far are we from the kind of violence that mythical stories warned about, the kind that turns words into grave markers? And if tomorrow I speak, where will the echo fall? Charlie Kirk once said that free speech and faith could change the world, that he believed he was fighting a culture war, and that he believed deeply that ideas matter more than anger. Tonight we mourn the loss of an idea, of a man, of a voice. My prayer is broken. My prayer is angry. My prayer is uncertain, and yet I pray. May his memory demand justice. May his family find peace. May this moment force us to see the cost of public life and rethink the price we are willing to pay for silence. In the hush that follows a gunshot, we are left with only one truth. The mic went silent, but the questions did not. Prayers for his friends and family tonight. Amen.